Hi Scorpio, welcome to your May forecast. The month starts out with Mercury, the planet that rules communication, transportation and technology, still retrograde, but only until the 4th of the month. So don't be surprised if there's an odd email that goes astray, or if you're waiting for a response from somebody, it doesn't come, or the trains or planes are a little delayed. Don't worry about it, because by the 4th or the 5th, things should start to get a little easier. Now, there's a big focus initially this month for you, Scorpios, on your 6th house, with Uranus, Venus and Mercury there for some of this month. So this is an opportunity for maybe something good to happen in your work area. There could be some good news, certainly with Venus and Uranus there. You may suddenly find work that you really enjoy, just the job you've been looking for just comes up and you apply and yes, it happens. So things can happen really quickly, especially after the 5th of the month. It's also a good time for getting inspiration as far as your well-being is concerned, your health. Mercury there can give you some good ideas. And Venus, of course, can give you the idea of eating lots of sweet stuff. So you might have to be a little careful with the sweet tooth there with the Venus all month in that 6th house. But equally, Uranus there can give you the wake-up call to start doing more exercise, to finding ways in which you can energize your body. Uranus and Mercury together are all about finding a real energy flow in your body and bringing balance. So that really is a great opportunity for you this month, Scorpio. Now on the 10th of the month, we've got a full moon in your sign. And a full moon in your sign indicates that it's shining a light on everything really in your life that possibly hasn't been working. The areas of your life that maybe you've not wanted to look at. That isn't to say that Scorpios don't like to look at everything they usually do. But sometimes they just put something aside or sweep it a little bit under the carpet for later. Well, the full moon is going to bring things to light. And it gives you an opportunity to make some positive changes, you see. So it's not really a bad thing. And also, with it being in your 1st house, it's shining a light on you. What is it you'd like to do, maybe with your how you present yourself, how you speak, how you walk, how you talk? Are there things that you maybe would like to change? The way you dress? This could be triggered by this moon, and it's also going to trigger your relationships. Are you getting your needs met in relationships? Is it better for you to be alone for a little while? Do you need more quiet space? Are you always trying to please the other person too much instead of pleasing yourself in the equation? These are all questions that may come up at the time of this full moon. Now on the 17th of the month, Mercury joins the Sun in this 7th house of relationships. So this can bring a relationship into your life. It can also give you an opportunity to really renew the lines of communication in a relationship. So if things have been difficult, that Mercury Sun shining a light with speaking and communicating and listening, learning how to listen to what the other person is saying, could really often resolve issues. If you just validate often what somebody is saying, say, hey, I really hear what you're saying, might not agree with it, but if you'll hear it, often that takes a big pressure off a relationship and gives you an opportunity to renew it. So that's a great possibility this month. On the 21st of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 8th, and the 25th, a lovely new moon, also joining Mars in the 8th house. So this is really, again, bringing things out of the closet, Scorpios. It's wonderful for anything where you're facing your fears, where you say, I'm just not having it anymore. I've been afraid of this or that and the other, and I'm going to face it, and I'm going to have it, and I'm going to experience it, and I'm going to see that for the most part, the fears are just not real. So an opportunity to renew yourself through this, and not to be keeping people at a distance because you're not sure who you can trust and this and that and the other. It's about getting in touch with your own fears that are very often projected out onto other people that have nothing much to do with the other person or the relationship you're in. This is a great time for doing anything to do with astrology, numerology, metaphysics, esoteric, connecting with the ETs and all these wonderful other beings that are around us that we feel, that we sense if we're honest. And you could connect in with all kinds of amazing, wonderful things at this time towards the end of this month. How exciting is that, Scorpios? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for commenting, I read them all, and for sharing and subscribing. Bye for now.